I voted no last night on the budget bill, and I wanted to explain to the people of Louisiana why. There were some good things, in the bill. It passed, by the way. I don't know if the president's going to sign it or not, but my opposition to the bill was really very simple. In order to pay for the bill, we've got to borrow money from China. It's going to add well over $1 trillion to the nation's debt, which is already $21 trillion. Pretty soon, we're going to have to change the name of the Department of Treasury to the Department of the Debt, because there's no treasurer there anymore. I believe we ought to make America great again. I think the president's right, but I also want to start by making us solvent again. And I said when the bill came out, this is a false choice to say, if you don't want to fund government, don't vote for the bill. But if you do want to fund government, you got to go borrow the money from China. I just don't. I think there's a better way if we're allowed to offer amendments. Anybody who believes that there's not waste in the federal budget that could be cut is a rock, like a rock, only dumber. And that's why I voted no, and I will continue to vote no until there's some fiscal sanity in the la-la land of Washington, D.C. Some people have compared the spending in Washington, D.C. to spending like a drunk sailor, and that's not accurate, because a drunk sailor stops when he runs out of money. We just keep going up here. Right now, we borrow. The federal government borrows for the American people, on behalf of the American people, $1 million a minute. That's $1.4 billion a day. That's how much we deficit spend. And we don't, you can't print money. We don't print money. We have to borrow the money from, and much of the money comes from other countries like China that lend us the money. I mean, how long would your family survive if every month you just kept charging more and more to the credit card? Mine wouldn't survive very long. And that's why I voted no on the bill.